Hello, hello, my lovely and wonderful punks. How are you doing today? I hope you are doing well. Uh, I'm not great, but I wanna finish Alan Wake, so I'm here, even if it's later in the evening. Um, yeah. Let's go ahead and hop over to Alan Wake. Debut again. Oh, jeez. Just doing the main menu cutscene. I didn't realize it was still going with the game shrunk. Hello, Thomas. Hello, Mozelle. You were first. Hello, Sammy. Hello, Neo. If Miv kills Alan, would that be the death of the author? I wish. Itchy foot. Also, between streams, I got followed by Grim Degree. Thank you for the follow, Grim Degree. Really appreciate that. Pop open. There we go. Okay. This should be the last chapter.
In one of my finer moments of self-deception, I swore to quit drinking.
Um, yeah, sunglasses. Just make me cool. Probably make the screen stop dropping.
The sunglasses made the world look bearable. Now I could keep my eyes open without feeling like a vampire in the sun. I wasn't sure I'd make it out there without some painkillers.
Hold up. Is that a washer or a dryer? And either way, why is it only a washer or a dryer? Also, you've got this thing with extra rolls of toilet paper on them, but your toilet's all the way over here. Alan, pick this up. It's wet. Slightly wider than Alan. Surely it could fit here, right? It might be a little tight, but surely you should have your extra toilet paper next to your toilet. If you shit in here and you run out of toilet paper, you gotta walk pants down, bum open, all the way across the room to grab your toilet paper and then all the way back. Emmy, thank you for the prime. Give us a discount. Maybe they dry it on a wire. Possibly. I'm just used to washers opening from the top. So, like, this could be a washer and they could dry it on a line. That would be valid. But man, to me it looks like a dryer. All right, pain pills. Role playing as
The
Emmy.
pills worked fast. The prospect of being awake started to seem bearable again.
Damn, that is fast. And they even got rid of his tinnitus.
I'm gonna spook the skunk now.
No, I've been powered off. Trying to decide what this metal thing is too. I guess maybe this is to hold a towel and some washcloths. Ah. Hype train. Thank you for the hype train, Mazel. And thank you for gifted subs to Astrafels, Rocket Sauna, Dixon, We Clean Stairs, and Neo. Thank you for the 200 bits, Neo. Excuse me. Clear that care package real quick and clear that Moselle was the first. There are fucking gnats like you would not believe over here. Why? There's nothing for you here. Whoops, that's the wrong thing. There we go. Thank you, everybody. That's nice that they're discounted. I heard that was a thing we could enable now, too. Begone, Gnats. The good news is we haven't seen any ants in a while. We got a fresh set of
There was
traps.
a message waiting for me on the machine.
The machine. Got a fresh set of traps, and we have not been back since. Is this a different QR code, or is this the same QR code? I want to assume this is the same QR code. I really hate this one. Because, like, if you want to get it square, it's behind fucking flowers. So someone wanting to take a picture of this one has to, like, has to get it at an angle. Which really fucks with QR codes, to my experience. Never want to live this close to a river again. I had one even worse than here, Emmy. When I lived with my ex in Portland, after my very evil ex kicked us out, the place we ended up moving to had a little lake in the middle of it. And on one hand, it was really cute to have a little lake to walk around, and there were ducks and geese, and they would come right up to your door, and it was very adorable. On the other hand, oh my god, the swarms upon swarms of gnats and mosquitoes. That machine seems to draw rage that is specifically targeted towards such a machine. Well,
You have one new message.
Al! Are you still asleep? Wakey, wakey! You should have your show on your TiVo. If Alice wasn't too mad to record it. And she called me earlier and really chewed me out. Yeah.
Did TiVo also sponsor this game?
But parties are a part of this business. Al, look, I'm saying this as your friend. She's not doing your career any favors by trying to run your life like that, okay? I'll talk to you later, Al. Watch the show.
Old Town is near the river, that's true. We're near the big river. At least we're not on, like, yeah. Emmy's like, there's also the little river that's, like, right behind us.
Talking about my latest book. The show was supposed to be waiting for me on our TiVo.
Okay, you said it twice. This must have been sponsored by TiVo. Couch Potato, watch every single TV show.
To the Harry Garrett Show.
Thank you, everybody. We have a great show tonight. I've been talking with the best-selling author Alan Wake about his new book, The Sudden Stop.
Yeah, good read. Go buy it.
No, it is a good read. Look, I'm gonna be honest here.
Is that wise?
No, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I got people who give me the lowdown on books. I'm a busy guy. But this one, I actually read from cover to cover. I mean, I'm a big fan.
Wow, thanks.
Now, this might be a spoiler for those who haven't read the book yet. Based on the sales figures, the 2 people out there who haven't read the book yet. But this last book is all about the death of the main character, the hard-boiled New York detective, Alex Casey. Now, there's been a lot of outrage about this. Why the hell did you kill Casey? What the hell were you thinking, man?
Good riddance. No, seriously though. 7 years and 6 books is a long time. He was a gloomy guy to spend all your working hours with, and it was a good run. But it's time to explore new things. My next book will be a departure from the old for me.
You selfish bastard, always thinking of yourself. Well, you've certainly given us a lot of entertainment over the years. And now that you mention it, Casey was a gloomy guy. Never had much luck with his love life with the ladies. Was that autobiographical in any way?
Yeah, no kidding. Casey's lady friends tended to die on him. With Casey, it was all about his pain. No, nothing autobiographical about that. I'm a happily married man. My wife is my muse.
Well, congratulations. That's great to hear. So, how's the publicity tour been treating you?
Good, great. But I gotta say, I'm glad to be back home in New York.
Well, you've certainly been on the news a lot lately. Lots of parties and, you got into a fight with some paparazzi.
Oh, man. Well, that guy was really in my face. I lost my temper. I know that wasn't cool.
You are famous for that temper.
Well, I did also write several books.
Well, your latest novel is called The Sudden Stop, and it's in bookstores now. Go get it. That means the two of you out there who haven't bought it yet.
You
Ladies
did that
and
joke
gentlemen, that's all
already.
we have for you tonight. I want to thank all our guests for the evening. Alan Wake, Sam Lake. Once more, do the face for a Sam. There it is. And our musical guests, Poets of the Fall. Thank you, and good night.
At least I'd been funny. I told myself I could live with that.
Oh yeah, me every
didn't say much.
every week when I go to tabletop. At least I'd been funny. I told myself I could live with that. I don't think they could say it wasn't a sponsor. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. Like, you can say Kleenex because it's a word that has come to be synonymous with tissues. I actually learned a lot about this recently from a Legal Eagle video. What the or was it Legal Eagle? No, it was Cam Sandwich actually. It was Cam Sandwich did a video about Monopoly, and Monopoly took a case all the way to the Supreme Court apparently, about whether or not Monopoly was a generic enough name that that they could hold a copyright on the term Monopoly for a board game. You have to reach a certain threshold of everyone using the specific name for a generic product. So like Kleenex has reached this point where people use Kleenex synonymously with tissues. Sam Lake was the model for Max Payne. Yeah. Neri, how you doing today? Or like Band-Aid, yes. Yes, so you can like, I still think you can't like make tissues and call them Kleenex because they do have like a trademark, but I believe it's not copyright. So you can say in your TV show, hey, hand me a Kleenex, hand them a tissue and not have to worry about getting into legal trouble. Or a Band-Aid, or like a small handful of other products. Unfortunately, the Monopoly video is really good. If you guys want to hear about them getting the shit beat out of them in court out of nowhere, go watch Cam Sandwich's video about anti-Monopoly.
Stupid if that's what you want to know.
Okay, Grumpy. You want an aspirin or something?
Are you
I
gonna
already
start with
took
me
one.
about drinking now?
You know what?
I should have followed
Go
her
back to sleep,
advice,
Alan.
but suddenly I was at.
What? Now you can't even talk to me?
Well, this morning I was angry because you said you'd be home at midnight and you showed up at 7 a.m. and passed out in mid-sentence. Now I'm over it. Are you angry?
This goddamn tour. It's gotten out of hand.
Oh, honey. It's almost over, right? We can get back to normal. Then you can start writing again.
I'm sorry, honey.
Alan, you're not thinking straight. Just take a shower and go back to bed, huh?
Yeah, you're right, honey. I'm sorry. Once this is over, let's go away together. A vacation. Just you and me. Some peace and quiet.
Somewhere where the darkness can take you over. Also, been a couple of times now where the game has accidentally
Somehow,
cut itself
the
off.
clicker was the key to the cabin. I had
Yeah,
to
you
return to
need the
Cauldron Lake
gate.
to save Alice.
The clicker.
I'm going back to the lake to finish this. I'm going to write an ending to the story in the manuscript on my own terms, to make it all right.
Why can't you just write it here?
The last page is still in the typewriter. I need to read it first. Everything needs to be just right. Zane tried to cut some corners, and it didn't end well.
Okay, ready when you are.
I'm sorry, Sarah, but I need to do this alone. Barry, take her gun.
What?
Miss Weaver, close the door when I leave.
Aw, Barry.
Good luck, Al.
You click girl, track Graham. Graham is addicted
See you later.
to playing with the laser pointer. And he get very mad.
I got out, it was warm and sunny. I'd flicked the switch of the clicker. Had it done this? I didn't stop to question it. I had to take advantage of the sunlight to get to the lake. On Zane's page, I'd stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, about to use the clicker. That's where I was headed.
Very sweet, but having that light on Alan's face, yeah. Blind him with the eye of Mordor.
Alone, in daylight, surrounded by the beauty of the Pacific Northwest landscape. It was hard not to let doubt creep in one last time. I could still chalk everything up to a dream, a delusion. I had enough imagination to make up something like this. Having been in the cabin all this time, trapped in a story inside my head, gone mad from grief over Alice's death like Hartman had claimed, there would be no way of knowing. I told myself it didn't really matter. My course was set.
Okie dokie, let's go. Should I get back in the car? I should probably get back in the car. Buckle up, it's the law. Welcome to Bright Falls. I can't read this one. Got a coffee. I have no idea how well or poorly I've done in coffee collection. I hate the camera controls in vehicles. Also, the fact that you can't press forward to drive forward. It is holding down the right stick. You can use left and right, but you can't use forward and back. Driving in my truck right after a lime in the coconuts. Oh, I bump. Wait, no. Oh, that bump looks just like a taken DUI. How about you die? I'll go 100 miles an hour. Oh, we have to get all the advertisements. We've used the clicker and now we have advertisements for Verizon and Energizer. Well, let's pull off here. Checkpoint reached. Okay. I could swap cars if I wanted. Some extra batteries. Okay. Good to know I've got some flashbangs to start with. The Majestic Motel. Just down the road, come on in. Comfortable beds, clean rooms, wireless internet. Wow. Laundry facilities to cable TV and a kitchenette in every room. Okay. No pages, no coffee. Alright. I'll take my reward of 1 pack of batteries. Okay. There we go. Also, I don't know if you guys noticed, but like, the cars have way too much physics on them. You slow way down going uphill, and you speed up a lot going downhill, and the cars just do not have any get up and go. There we go. There's a truck. There's a box. There's a bunch of logs. I mean, I gotta stop everywhere and look for coffee and pages, right? Got time? It's the middle of the day, probably. Yep, a hunting rifle ammo and a hunting rifle. Gonna swap back to the revolver. I've been also playing The Outer Worlds for the first time in months. And I keep messing up. It's the left bumper in Alan Wake to run, but it's pushing the stick in Outer Worlds. Left bumper is my healing item. So I keep using my healing item when I'm trying to run. What? At least it's not my grenades. Yeah, that would be... That would not be good. Alright, Alan. I have flares as well? I do. I would rather have the flares active. Because if I accidentally use a flare, it's not the biggest deal. But if I accidentally use a flashbang, I'm going to feel bad. Damn, Alan, you're so weak. I got that stupid song stuck in your head again. You're welcome. Pulverized as fuck in my Bergen truck. I guess you're out of luck. Open season is brain rot for making that meme. Dear fast. Okay. Well, that's awfully convenient.
The darkness had touched me. There was a link between us. Always would be. I could feel its presence again, getting closer.
You guys gotta stop screaming at me.
I will kill your wife.
It's nighttime. I like how it's gone from day to night instantly. Oh, got my good flashlight too. Hell yeah. Thank you, video game, for not taking that from me. Oh, there's a lot of pages that are Nightmare exclusive in this chapter.
The dark presence was no longer trying to capture the writer so he could create the ending it wanted. The writer knew too much. He was too strong. And he carried a weapon left behind by Thomas Zane, something that could hurt it. Now, the darkness was doing everything in its power to simply stop the writer from ever reaching Cauldron Lake and the dark place it came from.
Very rude. Well, conveniently, there's another car on this side, and everyone just leaves their keys in the ignition. Trusting people here in Bright Falls. Falling rocks. Hello, goodbye. I like that the speed limit is 50 miles an hour, but I'm very clearly, like, compared to the speed that people are walking, I'm very clearly going, like, 2. Yay. Look at how slow I'm going uphill. Like, that's not how cars do. An ATV's got more horsepower than the cars in Alan Wake. Yeah, at least it's nice. At least I still have my good flashlight. It would have been real dickish of them. I go to the well-lit room and I leave without any sources of light. Oh, yeah.
This had obviously been the room where Agent Nightingale had stayed when he hadn't been busy harassing me.
Nice. Man does not keep his room very clean. A lot of pictures. Alright, so I shouldn't have to worry about finding any more TVs because I got the achievement for watching every TV show.
Look after yourself and your co-workers.
Will do, buddy.
Could have fooled me, pal.
Where are you? Thing is, we were talking earlier about how I assume they can't follow me in here. How the characters, or how the zombies in Resident Evil 4 make noises. That way you know where they're at. They say things in this game, but it's kind of just omnidirectional and only when they appear.
Based on the signature in the motel register, Agent Nightingale had stayed here, in room number 2.
Cool. I've already figured that out. Oh, shotgun. It's the regular shotgun. I'd rather have the hunting rifle than the regular shotgun, I think. Okay. Majestic Motel, general information. Refundable, $100 security deposit is required on all reservations. No personal checks accepted. We take all major credit cards and bank cards. Checkout time is 10 a.m. No loud music, no pets. 1 vehicle per unit. Facilities are for registered guests only. No visitors are allowed on the premises after 9 p.m. No exceptions. We hope you enjoy your stay at the Majestic. If you're a senior or a vet, ask about our discounts. What if both? Right, we went into room 2. Put in there. We're going to assume all the other ones are locked. But there we go. Going this way towards that light. I don't see anything else around. I got a coffee already and a page. Hi, buddy. You're going the wrong way. Can I jump this? I can. Usually, I haven't been able to do such a thing. Oh, I should probably grab that car. Alright. I'm mildly amused by the guy who was trying to get me and didn't know where I was. Oh, come on. Whee! I forget how to focus my light while in the car. That's okay, I can just do this. Okay. Checkpoint reached. Okay, I can fit through here. There we go. Yay, crossing a bridge. Ultimate video game moment. Crossing a bridge. I see you have set up a ramp for me. No, you lied. This isn't a ramp for me. What is this throbbing light?
What the hell?
Ow. Thanks for stun locking me so I couldn't fucking react. Cool. If you're going to play an animation, don't allow the game to continue attacking me. That's just rude. Alright. I see a light over there. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna run for it.
What the hell?
Oh boy. Okay. We're getting another. We're ripping up the. God, this game is fucking cheap. Hi, Axel. Welcome in. How you doing? All right. Stop.
What the hell?
I don't even fucking know what killed me there. Doing good? Glad to hear it. Okay, what should I do? The fact that you can't stun objects and you really can't dodge them because they're so unpredictable. Am I regenerating health? Extremely slowly. What the hell?
What the hell?
I don't know what's hitting me half the time. Oh my god. 7 streak. Hell yeah. Like, the objects will not be rising into the air, but their hitbox will be enabled, and they'll start dealing damage, and Alan staggers like a fucking bitch. They should not have hitboxes until they are in the throw animation. Oh my god, and they deal like so much damage. I'll run on this side of the bridge. Maybe that'll work. What the hell?
What the hell?
Oh no, it's just gonna fall. Okay, cool. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. No fucking clue what I'm supposed to be doing. I can't stun them. I can't dodge anywhere because I have a whole 2 inches to work with. He's a writer, not a video game protagonist. You're so right. He's both, unfortunately. Kill you. Like, it really feels like RNG of what the physics system feels like doing.
What the hell?
Alright, it's one of the lights on the car. Me. I guess maybe just waiting for it to stop throwing a temper tantrum might help. Alright, I see a light over there. I don't know if I should do that. Really? Alright. Okay. Fucking one-shot me? All the way back to the beginning. I'm not even on the hardest difficulty mode, like... These... We do have flashbangs. I do have options for the car. the crane. That one's annoying, but we have things we can do. Flare gun would also work, maybe. I don't have a flare gun. I have flares, but not a flare gun.
What the hell?
One of these things where you're like expected to pre-memorize the path. I am almost certainly dead again. It just really annoys me that like one of the things you're supposed to do to deal with the darkness is focus your beam, but max power flashlight focusing my beam, I don't kill things, and I keep getting hit from behind. There's a reason the majority of monsters in survival horror are melee range. Alright, kill this barrel again. Run to the left. Already. The fact that they put a cutscene here too is very annoying. Stopped aiming my flashlight because I moved down a ½ inch. Alright. I tried to dodge. Tried. Alright. We'll swap to flashbangs, and we'll hope that they're faster. Can I just stand here and heal? Heal a little bit. Do they go away closer, faster when you focus closer to them? I think so. But it's hard to tell. Stretch and take a break before the next attempt. Alright. We'll do a little... my fingers, stretch my back, take a little drink. Does using flares do anything to help with these objects? It's an additional source of light, but it hurts them at the exact same rate as my flashlight, so... if I decide to try and 100% this, which I'm very still much in the air about, I might try to look at, like, what pros do on Nightmare difficulty. Like, how they deal with objects, because... that seems to be the biggest problem. Maybe everyone's just way more aggressive with their consumables. This is another thing. This one-shot me, but part of the reason why is because I can't see it. I can't see shit now.
Nice to see you too.
Car. Alright, well. I probably could have done that without using all 3 of those flashbangs, but didn't really want to keep going with that section, so I think it was worth it. Cinematic. Hey, there's fire. That should be working to my advantage. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't do that. See a light over here. So I'm going over here. Oh, it's just another truck. Well, maybe there's something upstairs. Oh, this looks like a spot for an ambush. Got a flare. Is that it? Is it going to be a single flare? No page for me? Very rude. I was expecting a little treat, but there was no little treat for me. Alright. So. That's a lot of dudes. He cleared the path for me. Thank you, Mr. Truck. Now I assume you are stuck somewhere. Oh, God. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, everyone. It's a monster truck. Flare is useful. Probably not 25 seconds of walking into a dead end. Useful, but useful. Yeah. The little treat was the horrible shadow monster friends we made along the way. You're so right. Now I have a truck. Now I can sing the song. Driving in my truck right after a lime in the coconut. Hey, that bump looks just like a taken DUI. How about you die? Helen, please put your foot on the gas. Alright, checkpoint reached. There might have been some pages back there. I will get them on a future playthrough, I think. I still don't know how collectibles work in this game, if they track between playthroughs. I would hope that they do, because that would mean that if you wanted everything, you would have to get everything on Nightmare. You don't think you've seen a console release not track collectibles between playthroughs since the 360? Yeah. It's the thing where this game is just old enough that I'm not entirely sure, but I hope so. It's also, like, the only thing that we have, like, on our menu is the pages. The, like, coffee and stuff isn't there. So I'm hoping that the coffee and such count as well. Alright, well I see many an explosive barrel here. Let's up. And nope. That up. Okay. Ah, there's more of you on this side. Shoot the barrel. Shoot the barrel. Okay. No, I don't want cinematic vision. No. Wait. More. Please stop. Don't do this to gamers. Okay, I'm in the light. No, I'm not in the light. Now I'm in the light. Okay.
The bottom of Cauldron Lake was a graveyard of things the lake had claimed in one way or another over the decades. The dark presence brought them up in its wake, scattering the rotten waterlogged hull of an old boat here, the remains of a long-ago crashed airplane there, trees shattered under the impacts. The earth groaned. It didn't even notice.
Miv seems to be really enjoying this game. So, here's the thing. I like the story. I like the collectibles. I even like some of the core gameplay things, like the idea of you need to shine light on them long enough to pop the darkness and then you can kill the bad guys. The problem is the rest of the game isn't designed very well. There's a lot of getting blindsided. Too many enemies have ranged attacks. The controls are a little finicky at times, especially if I want to like swap items. But the biggest offense is stealing the camera from me. When you try to dodge, it steals the camera from you. When new enemies show up, sometimes it steals the camera from you. When you use a flare, it steals the camera from you. When you're trying to drive, the camera only jumps 90-degree angles. Terrible. God awful. You have to let your players control the camera. Trust your players to control the camera. Standardization of the profile system for consoles kind of settled any problems implementing it. Ah, yeah. Pretty sure this game has a chapter select, so it'd be weird if it didn't. Okay, that's good. Driving was a poor decision, period. Yeah, I get what they're going for. It's fun to run over bad guys, but... Hello. I'm going the right direction, right? I'm not going backwards. Defeat this. Am I going backwards? I am going backwards. I wasted a flare for nothing. I wasted 2 flares for nothing. I got turned around. It's alright. That's not a big deal. That was my fault. Oh, and the branding. The fact that everything's Energizer and such. Oh. Crap. But like, while we're not in any harm, if I tap the stick at all, it is immediately a 90-degree turn. And I don't know why. I can't even fully turn around. It is left, right, or behind. It's very, very odd choice. Putting the branding as more of a we want to be on TV thing, you know. This video game desperately wishes it was a TV show. Larson. Go. See our next checkpoint. Get out of here. I think one of the things is it's not even just a video game that wants to be a TV show. It's a video game that wants to be a TV show about a writer. So you're actually mixing 3 forms of media, which is... Are you a QR code? I think you're supposed to be a QR code. Oh, hello. Ow. Also, the fact that they changed the names of the difficulty modes, not cool. I don't know why they did that. I guess they thought like, oh, PC gamers won't want to play Alan Wake if it has an easy mode. I don't know. That was a weird choice. The fact that I raided into Valeria Awu yesterday. She's also playing Alan Wake. She was at the exact same point I was, actually. And I mentioned the whole thing about the difficulty, and she did the exact same thing. She thought she was playing on normal mode and was wondering why the game was so hard. Alright, truck. Ah, we need to open a gate. Okay. It's like a video game interpretation of a movie interpretation of a Stephen King novel. What we got here? All visitors must see the yard manager. You must sign a liability waiver before entering the yard. If you're looking for a specific part, ask for it first. Or you pull it, you must bring your own tools. Wear protective clothing. Warning, junk piles may shift. Hazardous area. Ah, scrap. Hello. Wow. That's why I was struggling. The gun was reloaded. I do also like, you know, to put some more praise on the game, I do like this reload mechanic where Alan will reload eventually, but if you tap the button to a rhythm, he'll reload it faster. I think that's fun. Here we go. Here's the button I need to press, presumably. Hello. Oh yeah, a couple of flashbangs. Nice, nice, nice. A flare gun. I'll take that. Alright. Alright, now let's go get this cash. And not get deceived by the QR code that's right there. Oh, there's one here that's like completely blurred out, and there's another one on all of these. Is that supposed to be a QR code? Maybe that's just a weird texture that isn't loading in right. Mist may be one exception. Never watched it, but you heard praise for that one specifically. All of the movie interpretations of the King's work suck. I have heard there's a couple that are okay, but I could not say for certain because I have neither, I guess I'll use the new fancy truck that has the light on it. I've neither read King nor watched any of the movies. Mostly joking, yeah. I mean, it's hard to live up to, like, the high praise he gets. Whoop, going over a ramp. Whee! Whee! Where am I going? Left. I don't know how this is getting me to Cauldron Lake, but I will believe you, video game. Something up there? Okay. Hello, Flares. Oh, and a manuscript page. Don't mind if I do. At least I'm seeing that I'm not missing any.
Zane cut its heart out, but it didn't die. The thing that wore Barbara's face kept crooning sweet nothings sugar-laced with poison. He put on the suit, untied the monster from the chair. The thing in his arms thrashed weakly, but he held fast. He stepped outside, off the pier, and into the dark water, a sinking pinprick of light descending toward a bottom that never came.
Just a meme for you specifically, because you almost failed the cinematography class in college for tearing apart Shining, the movie. I've heard the Jack Nicholson The Shining is a very good movie, but a very bad adaptation, and that there's a TV series that is a very good adaptation, but a very bad TV series. It's just that's the thing with adapting media. It's very swingy. It's hard to do it well, and to do it well, you often have to like be intelligent about your cuts and also spend a lot of money. I'm gonna go pee real quick. I'll be right back. Adaptations are hard. Yeah, I used to watch a guy, Crimson Rogue had a series called The Book Was Better. He was trying to do the angry reviewer that also has some like ongoing lore thing. He was very clearly inspired by Linkara, and it just wasn't working for him. But the series was very good. A lot of like, you know, he would give the thing 3 reviews. How good was the book? How good was the movie? And how good was the adaptation? And it was interesting seeing like a bad book that is a bad movie but a good adaptation sometimes would come along. Yeah, I'm gonna pee. I'll be right back. Very good movie and lauded for its incredible cinematography, but it's a terrible interpretation of The Shining. It was another example of how it would have been great if you just called it anything else. Things that work in one format fall flat or non-function in another. Yeah, especially horror. Horror is very difficult to adapt across mediums because things that your imagination will always be scarier than anything you could see. So what works for horror in books is very different than what works for horror in movies and video games. You have to create tension in different ways. You have to be scary in different ways. Spice 8 Rack has an amazing video about trying to capture the essence of horror in board games that I think is very good. It's definitely worth checking out. He can scream all he wants. He is a baby. Graham is so full of screams. He was just resting nice and comfy in the back window looking at birds, but I guess I went pee and that was disagreeable to him. Graham hates when people go potty. In Graham's ideal world, Emmy and I would be catatonic and never move. Not true. We have to feed him. That's true. We have to get up to feed him and give him water, and scoop his poop. Okay. Is this on a timer? On a timer to get to a button? Did I invite him to go potty? No. But he could have followed me if he really wanted. Alright, button is over here. Right. We're fighting the bulldozer again? Hold on, bulldozer. I want to press the button first. Well, that didn't work. Explode. Okay, I think I hit the button. I don't know. Don't know what it did for me. Did it work? Or was I like a second too slow? Let's see. Can I turn it back on? No. Okay, so that is done. Alan, don't point your flashlight at me. I'm not taken, probably. Okay, what did I open? Or am I? Put it on. I hit the button. What happened? Oh, this went up. Oh, I guess if I'd just been patient, I could have just run this way. Oh, well, that's fine. I only used a single flare, so. More attention, mommy. More. I need 500 attention. Right, there better be a coffee or a manuscript page over here. No, okay. This way? Perhaps. Treat for me? Treat for Mivlia? No, no collectible. No treat for Mivlia. Fine. Why do these vehicles have no horsepower? Ugh. The people of Bright Falls have the most pathetic pickups. I have no idea where I started and where I'm going this chapter. Usually I have a pretty strong idea of like where we are in the world. I know Alan's trying to get from the dam to Cauldron Lake, but don't know if there's a single drivable vehicle in any other Remedy game. Not any in Max Payne 1 and 2 for sure. I would not know. The only other Remedy game I played was Control, and Control...
When I told Barry my plan back in the well-lit room, I'd acted as if I knew what I was doing. I didn't. I was operating on the shifting logic of a dream. I had to fight my way to the lake through the horrors of the night. I had to flick an old battered light switch imbued with childhood magic. I had to write a happy ending to a horror story. I had to save my wife from the dark prison she was being held in.
Nothing that way. I keep seeing like white squares on things and thinking that they're manuscript pages, but they're not. Alright, we know the lady wrote these things now, so a little interesting. Not gonna be able to get through here, am I? Alright, well, up the stairs then. The lame in the coconut and fight. Fight. Follow. Alright, Miss Lady. Excuse me. I've already got plenty of revolver ammo. That's another thing. I saw a lot of people talking about how the game doesn't give you enough ammo. And, like, yeah, if you're continuously fighting the never-ending spawns, that might be the case. But, like, I honestly feel like the ammo is pretty pointless. I very rarely feel like shooting things is helping me. You know, more flares and the flashlight being better would definitely affect things, but, like, I never feel like, oh, I don't have enough bullets. Maybe on Nightmare difficulty, they give you even less ammo. And it feels worse. The ammo count isn't the problem, it's more the DPS. Yeah, the guns hit for nothing. I feel like part of the idea is maybe supposed to be headshots, but you can't really aim in this. Oh, hell yeah. I would much rather have the pump action shotgun. That's... Unfortunately, the shotgun in this operates under weird video game logic where shotguns deal, like, no damage if you're more than 3 feet away, but I still prefer the pump action shotgun to the hunting rifle. The hunting rifle shoots extremely slow. I kind of thought those lights would be met with enemy spawns, but I guess not.
I will never give her to you.
Please stop doing that. It's very loud. Is this a boss battle? Is this the tornado? I've heard about the tornado from looking at the achievements. Probably, if I wasn't ducking into these stores, okay, all the gun options. I probably, if I wasn't ducking into these stores, could just run to the end of this section, but I want to make sure I'm not missing any manuscript pages or coffee thermoses or anything else. I don't think there's going to be any more TV shows or radio programs, but... Doesn't help the way the camera is set up isn't really intuitive to setting up headshots. Yeah. Like, you don't really have an option to aim. The closest you've got is the auto lock that happens when you use your flashlight's focus beam. RE4 laser pointer aim was perfect for this. Hello. That's a lot of dudes. Ow. Oh, we've got a... That's not gonna work. That's not close enough. Ow. Oh boy. Okay, 2 chainsaws is many chainsaws. Why would Alan have laser sight guns? Can't use it here, believable? Nah, it's true. Okay. Alright, so we're restarting from the start here. If I get to the end, I can get, oh, whoops. Wrong button. Doesn't make too much sense for him to be using guns at all. Yeah. At least we can, like, be like, the reason he has access to guns is because he's in some, you know, small town where everyone's got guns, because this is America. Alright, I want to get the shoddy, but then I want to run to the end. It's also really weird that this section has, so many focus things. I really don't understand why they're like, oh, this is the one time we don't want to take the camera from the player. If you want to see the cutscene, hold down left stick. It's just a very interesting decision. Okay, let's go ahead and prep with the grenades. Which of these houses had the thermos? One of these houses had a thermos.
I will never give her to you.
Yeah, I know. Stop doing that. It hurts my ears. Buddy. Actually, let's, the fact that the stun doesn't always work, too, is annoying. The fact that they can just put up their arm and power through. Alan's so anti-action hero. It's just just his overinflated ego. He's written himself into being this cool man's. Alright. This is the room with the coffee. If I die again, Mivlia, remember that this is the room with the coffee. It's Hollow and Company. Alright, let's get up to that light. Instead of using my flashbang, I can use the light. I don't know why, but when I use the searchlight, the AI bugs out. They stop advancing. And not like in a clever way. They just, like, stop. There we go. Alright. These guys cannot be stopped. Fuck you, buddy. You got big guys to deal with. There we go. Alright, back to... Whoop, nope. Back to flares. Reload. Check this building. Crazy witch lady can't keep Miffy from her coffee. I need my coffee. Gotta have my coffee. So that I can add it to the lime and the coconut. Which sounds disgusting. Lime and coffee do not sound like they would pair. Alright. Ellen knows how to use a gun because he wrote that he knows how to use a gun. Exactly. Why are you shining the beam directly into your own face? Just hold the lantern differently. The dark place
I found myself in was unlike anything I could ever have imagined. It wasn't solid. It flowed. It was conceptual and subjective. For someone else, an artist in another field, it would have been very different. I could sense the story of the manuscript all around me, the words and ideas floating in the air, poised to become real.
Do you think Alan also wrote the abundance of coffee into the story? I hear bad guys. Push, 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 push. That just doesn't seem safe. Alright. Let's go this way. Is there anything over here? Treat for Mivlia? No treat for Mivlia. It wasn't intentional, it was subconscious. Every time he thought I could go for some coffee, god damn, it got added to the story. Haha, you don't exist anymore. Alright, anything over here? Oh no, there's a bad guy. What will I do? Bye.
I could see Mirror Peak in the distance. That's where Cauldron Lake was.
I also see a bajillion birds. Right. Treats for Mivlia. Okay. I have so much flare gun ammo. And the flare gun's the only thing that's like super good against the birds. So I will use the flare gun ammo against the birds. Hold on. Where? Oh, I see. I see. Okay. Up, there we go. Go like this. This is the way I'm supposed to be going, right? Ah, release the brake. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's fucking go. Very slowly. I see you, birds. Oh, is that it? I kind of thought we were entering a sequence there. No, I guess not. It's slightly disappointing. Don't chew on the flashbang, but he's so tasty. Okay, so there is an area up here. Okay, so this is progress, but I want to go to that light anyways. Because I am sure that there is something there. Oh, there's a ladder there too, huh? I guess if you don't feel like stepping into the checkpoint for some reason. Alright, well, let's go down first. Perhaps there will be a treat for Mivlia. There's a treat for Mivlia. Shotgun ammo. Lots of flares. Conveniently points you back at the ladder. That is video game design. I really expected that minecart bit to be longer and have more bird attacks. Ah, now we have bird attacks. Okay. Is there more? Yeah, okay. At least they get music cues right, you know. Alan. Thank God that gap was minecart, but... You wanna come over here? I'd like to focus my flashlight on you and kill you more. I'll keep pecking them off one by one. There we go. There's an achievement for killing 1,000 birds, and I'm not sure how many birds per bird swarm there. Is that more birds or is that a dude? Birds, okay. Goodbye, birds. Oh, and we got the floor bubbles. Goodbye. Any more floor bubbles? Flourish? Ah, dang it. This game has the flourish. Alright. I mean, we are incredibly stocked on stuff. Hello, mans. What was that? Ow. Ow! Ah, the thrown weapons in this game are so cheap. Hey. Perfect. Alright, was there anything over here? I don't think so. Up. Up goes the flourish. It's interesting, the like bubbles of darkness on the ground don't really do much in this. They actually have more impact in Control, where they're like walls that block off your progress, or they're a collectible to get them all. It's also interesting to note whatever Alan does at the end of this game does not result in victory, because we know that Control exists and that there is more darkness in Control. I guess more ammo. I like that I'm just continuously picking up new guns. Like, even when I'm maxed out on ammo, I'm like, oh, this one's nice. Alright. Grass. Alright. Just down through the woods now, I guess. Damn. I think that was supposed to have an accompanying sound effect. Did recommend the flare machine gun with unlimited ammo? Is that a thing? Alright, I think I'm just supposed to move here. There we go. Drop it. Then start the machine. Oh, come on. This is a forfer? Very rude. Alright. Goodbye, everyone. Get puppets. Alright. I see a propeller. Isn't up that way? You wish. It would be very funny to have a flare gun minigun. I need to notify all of Russia. Okay, that time the sound effect played. It was very funny that I got no sound effect the first time. God, you guys have incredible turn angles. Coffee. Oh. Coming, coffee. Ow, fuck. I need to come from this angle. Flashbang. Second flashbang. Coffee. Alright, back to, no, back to flares. Keep expecting it to work slightly different than it does. I don't think that's necessarily... Oh, I got double tapped. I don't like that that's a thing that they can do. Alright. Well, at least this time I'll enter from the correct angle and I won't get smacked as hard. What the? Ah, fuck. I don't even know what happened there. Honestly, some health upgrades would have been nice. Like, oh, the police station has a bulletproof vest. I know they aren't shooting bullets at me, but like... Almost here. There we go. And another one. Get my coffee. Come on. Let me have my camera. I can't tell where I'm going if you take the camera from me. This way. Alright. I wonder if it's just better to make Alan do this, like, stupid shuffle thing. You don't know what happened. I can't see shit. Was that good? Was that bad? Who can say? Alright, I'm gonna drop a flare so that I can pop this. There we go. Checkpoint. No clue whatsoever what exploded there. I think I was supposed to see like a cutscene, but I also pulled a flare at the same time. Video game? Please decide if you want to be a cutscene or not a cutscene. Trying to be both is struggling. What are these? Wood cubes. Damn it. Reload. There's also, you cannot like whip around really quick, so even if you do see someone is behind you, you can't easily blind them. Okay, well, that's not real. Oh. Alright, I'm not bothering with these bubbles. Light. Oh, why didn't I get a full heal? I guess I wasn't in it for long enough. There we go. Boop, boop, boop. Making my way. Alright, there's some live wires around. Oh, it's just the symbol again. Okay, take that. Thank you, Miss Light Lady, for the resources. The darkness controls the Taken. Yes. Alright, well. This bodes well. Alright. I'm looking around trying to see if there's like any coffee or pages. There's an emergency box there. There's a house over there. There's a tower over here. Alright. I'm almost certainly going to die here, but let's see what we can find before I get murdered. Nothing in this box that I can use. Let's start left to right. Sounds good, right? Ah ha ha ha! Coffee thermos. Okay. Excuse me. My guess would be there's maybe a manuscript page around here too. Usually they don't put more than one of each per section. Hey, free flashbang. Take that. Ooh, free flashbangs. I mean, I guess at this point in the game, they really want me to just be chucking them, right? That might be another slight thing with this game. It's a little like, this isn't a bad thing. This is just a thing. It's on that line between action and survival horror that Resident Evil also constantly is trying to decide where it wants to be. Oh, I've actually reached maximum flare gun ammo. Well, in that case, I will have the flare gun ready. Might as well fire off at least one. Hear you. The button. It's gonna take some time. Yeah. Ow. Restart the whole section. Okay, here we go. Go ahead and bring up the flare gun. Alright, so there's a coffee here. There's 2 flashbangs in this side house. go ahead and equip those as well. Although maybe I should just keep leaning on flares, because while the flashbangs do great damage, the flares have the advantage of actually repelling the enemies. Alright. Go away, bug. Alright. Boom. 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 This turns on. We turn around. Flare gun. Reload. Pick up 2. Reload. Pop that. Fairness, I would not worry too much about conserving those flares. Yeah, I'm definitely using what I got. Okay. Copy real quick. I wonder if I had just stepped a little bit forward into the light, if I wouldn't actually have to defend the elevator. Let's reload that bullet just in case. Reload the flare gun. Of course the light pops as we go up. Hey, we got another page. Alright. Alright, we haven't missed anything.
After Zane had gone, I stood alone in the shifting dream that was the dark place. I had to find a way to the cabin. I'd written myself a way through this place in the manuscript. I followed the idea of a path. I'd written myself across the ocean that blocked my way, and with that, there was a bridge to the island beyond. The idea of the cabin flickered in the underwater darkness. I willed the cabin to be real, and it was.
Okay. So 3 nightmare pages, and then 1 regular page, and then 1 more nightmare page. Okay, that last nightmare page has to be something like... The last page is going to be us finishing the story, and then the page before that is, or the page after that is going to be, but somehow the darkness survived. Bum bum bum.
Turn back now.
Stop screaming at me. You're hurting my ears. Ow, ow. Okay. Ah, ha ha ha. Throw the grenade, Alan. Oh, I don't know who's hitting me. No more boat. Goodbye, boat.
Do as you're told.
No. Don't. Ow. I swear to God, if I get killed by slowly falling rocks. Doot, doot, doot.
Alice never loved you.
Wow. Stop doing that. Alright, is this the tornado? Yes, this is the tornado. Alright. So the achievement for killing the tornado is to kill it in a minute. doing it? Am I killing the tornado? Ow. You're right. If I fall into this hole that I didn't see here, I can't win. Alright. Man, these flashbangs need to detonate faster. Yeah. Flare gun. Nice. Whee! Ow. Nope. That was the wrong choice also. Alright. Whee! Am I doing it right? I don't know how I'm supposed to kill this thing in a minute if launching literally everything I had didn't do it. But maybe I'm not doing the right thing to keep killing it. Not really entirely sure what I'm supposed to be doing. Maybe I do need to jump this gap. Oh no! Party, party. I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing. Maybe move closer and time it so it doesn't hit me? I guess so.
You will fail. It's all in your head.
I guess, yeah, that was the thing. I needed to move closer.
You're Medusa?
Okay. So I probably could have beaten it in a minute if I had known I needed to make the extra jump. That one's probably pretty easy to do, especially if I'm on, like, the easy difficulty. Ooh. This chapter's actually been not that long. Alright. Liquor Train the Lake. Okay, I guess we're jumping in. Hell!
Shh, baby. You were having a bad dream. was just another nightmare.
No,
Everything's fine. You're home.
it wasn't a dream.
Everything's fine.
Turn the lights on. Turn the lights on!
Shh, baby. The power's out. There's no light. Come back to bed and I'll make you forget all about your fear of the dark.
No,
My fear?
you're afraid of
It's
the dark.
your fear. Why aren't you afraid? You're not Alice. Turn the lights on now. Where's the clicker? What did you do with it?
Alan, you're scaring me now.
Good.
Come back to bed. Have you taken your pills? Do you want me to call Dr. Hartman?
Oh, Dr. Hartman.
I read your manuscript. It's brilliant. Departure is your best work yet. You're a genius. I'm so proud of you. Come back to bed. We'll talk more about it in the morning. Come back to bed, Alan.
Come back to bed, Tom.
Not Tom. Nice try, lady. Oh, hello. You're a lot chunkier than I thought.
Cabin. It stands in your way. It won't let you pass. It has no heart. It's filled with darkness. You must fill its heart with light. Don't mind him. He's Mr. Scott. Your friends will meet him when you're gone.
Good girl. Good girl. Who's a good girl? You are. Yes, you are.
Thank you for the head pats. I don't like the idea of Mr. Scratch. This is funny. Everything is words now. Alright, I have infinite focus. Oh no, I don't have infinite focus. Yeah, give me that coffee thermos. Barrel. Yeah. So we need the phone. Hello?
I followed the idea of a path.
Open pole, barrel, phone, shopping
I'm
cart,
leaving you.
shoebox.
What?
I'm leaving you, Alan. I met someone. I'm in love with someone else.
Alice? No, what are you saying? You can't.
You don't love me. How could you? You don't even love yourself. All you do is torture yourself with work you can't do anymore.
No, I love you more than anything in the world. You're my muse.
I'm not.
Who are you? What have you done with my Alice?
Alan? What are you doing? Put the light back on. What are you doing, Alan? Stop! Put the light back on!
It wasn't true. Nothing like that had ever happened.
We want the shoebox to exist. That's where he puts all his stuff.
I had written myself across the ocean.
Yeah. Bridge. Bird. Diver's Isle. I mean, we don't want to animate the birds, I don't think.
You're not my Barbara.
Tom, let me go. I promise to be good. Please, untie me, you naughty boy. I will help you write your masterpiece. I will love you forever.
No, you're not Barbara Jagger. I made a terrible mistake. I should have never written you back. You came back wrong. Your heart is filled with darkness.
Put that knife away, Thomas. Put it down.
My heart is filled with darkness. I'll cut it out. I'll take you back to the depths you came from.
Phone. Hello?
I willed the cabin to be real.
I like that the phone can like answer you what you're supposed to do if you somehow can't figure this out. Let's focus. I also think it's funny that you can take damage here. Bird, yeah. Don't want to animate the birds. I feel like that's just asking for trouble.
Get away from me, you hag! Where am I? Let me go!
Alice! Alice! I'm coming!
Your husband refused to do as he was told. All he had to do was write what I wanted him to write. Now it's too late. It's his fault. You'll stay here forever.
Window door. Scene.
Now you will never get her back. I am much older than you.
Oh, good point.
Older than your first work of art.
Yeah, Boomer.
I will find a new face to wear. Someone else to dream me free.
Click, click, boom.
I could feel Alice's presence close by. I understood what I had to do now. I knew how to write the ending to Departure. There's light and there's darkness. Cause and effect. There's guilt and there's atonement. But the scales always need to balance. Everything has a price. That's where Zane had gone wrong. There's a long journey through the night back into the light.
Alice? Alice? Oh no!
It's not going to be that Alan sacrificed himself, because we know he appears in multiple sequels. Electric bill must be through the roof. He's alright. Can't trick me, video game. I'm from the future. yes. Releasing tons of microplastics into the water. Alright. Interesting. What's the implication there?
It's not a lake. It's an ocean.
Period.
Alan, wake up.
Period. Hard-boiled rider. Complete the game on hard difficulty. Departure. Beat the game on normal difficulty. Alright. Huh. We actually missed the last manuscript page somehow. Or the last non-nightmare manuscript page somehow. I kind of figured it would be automatic, but I don't know where it was. I had a pretty straightforward run. I hope that's an original song and not something that's been copywritten. I really don't want to get copyright stricken. So I guess I'll just loudly say my thoughts. Good story. I do know, obviously I'm from the future. I know there are 2 DLCs and another Alan Wake game and Control, which has Alan Wake in it, and another Alan Wake game after that. So we know that Alan isn't like permanently gone. Do think it was a pretty good story. Really wish it had been a better game. There's a lot of decisions they made that were made, I think, probably to be more cinematographic. They wanted to be more like movies, and it came at the cost. Also, I love that Sam Lake wrote Alan Wake. Very, very fun. Join the stream at the perfect time if you don't want to see the game. Welcome in, Drag. How you doing today? I probably am not going to... I don't know, actually. I don't know how long the DLCs are. There are DLCs that we will be playing next. And then after that, we'll play the next game, which is Alan Wake's American Nightmare, which... no clue what that game's going to be like. Okay. Let me skip to the credits. I'm sorry. I don't want to get copyright stricken, and I don't know. I didn't have anything else to say, so. Okay, so if I hit continue, I assume that I would just pick up from where I left off. We'll go ahead and hit.
Let me go.
Yeah,
I
starts
promise
us
to be
here.
good. Please, untie me, you naughty boy. I will help you write your masterpiece. I will love you forever.
It starts us literally at the end. I wonder if I missed something that said
I made a terrible mistake. I should have never
manuscript page.
You came back wrong. Your heart is filled with darkness.
Pretty much just a lore game, some improvements, but built from the same game. Oh, I see.
My heart is filled with darkness. I'll cut it out. I'll take you back to the depths of cave.
Maybe it's on a telephone pole. I want the last page. You get to meet Mr. Scratch. Ah, yeah, that's true. We do set up Mr. Scratch and then don't do anything. Like, he just appears at the very end. Very much so. Sequel bait. All right. I'm just going to see if the last page is here real quick. Barrel. Or maybe the last page is a reward for manifesting all the items, even though the items don't matter. I kind of thought it would be in the shoebox, because Thomas Zane's shoebox is the one thing that still exists of him, right? Bird. Yeah, let's try manifesting the last bird and see if that gives us our
Get
page.
away from me, you hag! Where am I? Let me go!
Your husband refused to do as he was told. All he had to do was write what I wanted him to write. Now it's too late. It's his fault. You'll stay here forever.
Alright, well, I guess no last manuscript page. I must have missed it somewhere else. Alright. So, statistics. Neat. No alarm clocks found, no cardboard standees found, and no Night Spring video games found. That must be in the DLC, right? There's no way I would have missed all of a collectible. 0 to 10 alarm clocks. Skunk always late. It's so true. So I found 76 of 106 manuscript pages, but a good number of those were nightmare pages anyways. I missed 28 of the thermoses. I missed a lot of the pyramids, although to be fair, I didn't realize I could shoot them over because the first one I tried to shoot over glitched. 22 out of the 30 chests. I'm actually surprised I missed so many chests. Found all of the radio shows, all of the TV shows, and 19 of the 25 signs. Okay. So, yeah. What happens now? Ah, okay. So, I can go to easy or normal and pick a chapter. And I guess that's how I get to the DLC now, is that there's Special 1 and Special 2. Which I will play on easy mode when we play them. Extras. Statistics. Playback. Oh, okay. Okay, so there is a way to see the radio shows and the radio, but not the episodes of Night Springs. Let's see. Nightmare page. We missed this page here. And 2 nightmare pages. Whoopsie. 1 missing page here. 1 missing page here. And then nightmare page. And then 2 missing pages at the very end of Taken. A lot of missing pages in the middle of Ransom. Couple missing pages in the middle of The Truth, and 1 at the very end. 1 in the middle of the clicker, and then 3 nightmare pages at the end. And then, yeah, this last page from Departure. Okay. Well, like I said, I might play more of this and try to 100% it. I still don't entirely know, because there's a couple of achievements that are really bad. If it was just like the hardest achievement I had left was to beat it in nightmare mode, I could probably power through that. But there's a speedrun achievement. I have to beat both of the special chapters without ever dying, which I think I can do if it's on easy. There's a couple other weird ones. I don't know. But we'll check it out. I'll be back. I know we're wrapping up early, but I'll be back next time with the DLC content. I would start it, but I have no idea how long it is, so I want to research that. Maybe we'll do both of them next time I stream, which will maybe be Sunday. I would like to stream on Sunday, but, you know, things have been rough. As always, thank you all for coming out, and I'm going to plug the Ko-fi real quick again. Emmy and I are in dire straits, so if you have money and you're willing to throw it my way, then it would be very much appreciated. Ko-fi is the best way to get us money, because Twitch doesn't take a cut, and Twitch also needs to wait until I hit a certain threshold before it pays me any money. So I get paid usually once a month, but if my income is low on Twitch, then it's it might roll over until the next month. So Ko-fi gets us the money fastest and the most. Yeah, We're looking. She's got an interview tomorrow. Hopefully it'll be better than her interview on Monday, which was with an AI. We're going to try and figure stuff out. But yeah. Thank you everyone who's donated. Thank you for everyone who watched me play Alan Wake. It's been a good time. Thank you guys, and you wouldn't mind grabbing yourselves a raid message. Also, yeah, thank you Drag for doing the socials. As always, if you guys want to follow me on social media, I always post when I'm going live. The Discord's a chill community. Let's see who's online. Darkness Dragoon's doing Whisper Mountain Outbreak. Thriller Thursday, so we could go from horror to horror. I don't have a Raid 3. Raid 2 is supposed to have the generic skunk emotes, but I don't know why I can't get them to actually appear. Sometimes they work and sometimes they don't. Oh my gosh, so many raids. Astral Hammer's doing something retro. I don't actually know what. Cereza's doing AI The Somnium Files. Emmy's a big fan of that game. Yarny's doing Onion Ring. Asperia's doing RuneScape. Jova's doing What the Car. Tiny. Actually, this is one of the few times where I'm like, I don't know who to raid. So what would you guys like to see next? I could send you to Dragoon. You could keep the horror vibes going with Whisper Mountain. I could send you guys to Vesperia since they were hanging out yesterday. RuneScape 3 or OSRS. Let me look real quick. I don't know. Looks like their stream's actually down for an ad break. Okay. And Jova's always cool. Category should say it just says RuneScape. That's our RuneScape 3? Okay. I know you and your friend play old school RuneScape. I don't know how you feel about new school RuneScape. You know what? Regardless, let's raid Vesperia. I often raid Jova and Darkness Dragoon. And you made it. Not for long, Mischief. We're about to leave. I often raid the two of them. Yeah, grab yourself your raid message. We'll raid Vesperia, because I don't often get a chance to raid them. And they were hanging out in our stream yesterday. Feels good to return the favor. Alright. Starting the raid. I will see you guys Sunday, maybe, hopefully, for the DLC for Alan Wake. And if not, then probably Monday. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.